Hi, hello everyone. Good evening. Nice to see you all. Hi, hello everyone. Good evening. Nice to see you all. Nice to have you join us. How you all doing? How's your day been? It's midweek. Good evening, Matt. Thank you for being part of this show this evening. This promised to be very interesting and a lot of information I'm going to share tonight for those that are interested. We will talk heavily about detoxification. We will talk about our products and the overview of how they can help you. We will talk about our health and well-being in general. And I'll have one of my young daughter talk to you about the usefulness of lemon for those that are interested. Join us, help us share this video. This promised to be quite interesting tonight. Just trying to invite more people on and then we'll start in earnest. If you like to jot, you can jot because some of the information as what you can use as a person and what your family can benefit from as well. It's all about, catching them young, getting the children involved in what we do, getting them involved in the act of healthy living, improving their lifestyle from now, especially now that they are back to school. What are we putting in our children's lunch boxes? What are we feeding them with? Are we loving them the way we should? The statistics are quite staggering. Apparently, over 20,000 students, primary school pupil, will be graduating this year obese. Who is responsible for that? These children don't go to the supermarket, they don't buy stuff themselves. We as a parent, we are the ones that put the food on the table for them. We are the ones that does the cooking. We are the one that pack their packed lunches. We are the one that ensures what they eat. So how are you going to keep them safe, healthy, energetic through what you're giving them to eat? That is part of what we're going to talk about today. Apparently, currently in the UK, children are becoming more and more obese. And this is something that affects me too as a mother. And that is part of the reason why I wanted to do this video today, especially now that all children are back to school. They all went back to school today. What are we putting in our children's lunch boxes? What are we giving them to eat? What time does your child eat the last meal at night? What practices do you do as a parent that your children can watch? Because a lot of time is not about what you say to these children. It's really about what they see you do. That is going to be what we'll be talking about today. And then I will be sharing some detox recipe. Going to be swapping aloe vera for something else today. For those that knows my recipe, we are going to be putting a little bit of twist. I'm just trying to invite people. I think I'm going to stop now. Kindly help share the video and let's get started and let's talk. Okay. Hi, hello everyone. Good evening. Thanks for joining us and thanks for being part of this video today. I really appreciate you for tuning in. The school has started. The kids are back to school. What are you going to do about childhood obesity from your own corner today? This is part of what I want to talk about this evening. Apparently, our primary school pupils are the major ones that the government are trying to target now because they are now the one becoming obese from the young age. And when I read that statistic that about 20,000 primary school children will be leaving primary school this year obese, that triggered something in me and I began to ask that how can a primary school child become obese? Who is actually responsible? Is it the food they give them at school or is it what the parents are feeding them with? Let's cast ourselves. I'm talking from the perspective of a mother this evening. Who is responsible for childhood obesity? Is it the government? Is it the school? Or is it you as a parent? For me, I'm going to be very factual with you. I think the bulk mainly lies with us as parents because we are the one that give them breakfast before they leave the house. Maybe they go to school, they eat the school dinner, or some parents do pack the lunches for their children and they get back home. What do you feed them with? How many crisps has your child had today? Are you actually ensuring that your children are having enough fruits and vegetables? We know it as a rule of thumb. Most children ate it. They don't eat enough vegetables. They just don't like it because one is not sweet. So what do we do instead? We give them the biscuits, we give them the crisps. In essence, we're loving them, but we're slowly loving them progressively to death. That is the message today. So now that school session is back, kids are back to school, I want to awaken our consciousness as a parent. Can we begin to try and make effort to actually try and streamline what we give these children? Maybe instead of the cow milk, maybe we want to try things like the soya milk, for the kids. Yes, they can have it. It's very safe for them. Maybe instead of the potato crisp, maybe you want to try things like the lentil crisp. So we're going to bring the crisp. Let me show my audience. There are a lot of alternatives out there in the market now that are not only safe, they are equally sweet that children can have. And sometimes we think some of the things we take as an adult that children cannot have. It's not true. If you have a child that you're noticing that this child is becoming obese, they are becoming overweight, and you are going on a lifestyle plan, you are trying to lose some weight, why not try and get your child? Yeah, this is it. Maybe something like this, lentil caul. You can get this to buy from Aldi, Lidl, and all that kind of stuff. They are actually very sweet. Both children and adults can have this. Maybe instead of the potato crisp, we might want to change to something like this for our children. This is just about 91 calories in this pack, and is equally sweet. So instead of the potato crisp that has so much salt, you can try this baked version for them. Another thing you can do, that is what she's saying. Can you see lightly flavored? Bring the other flavor as well. This is made from lentil, from beans. So instead of you packing the potato crisp in their bag, you can try this lentil. Lentils they are made from beans. They are very safe. They are legumes, highly nutritious, proteinous as well, and they are equally sweet. So they won't know the difference. This is what I get now for them instead of the potato. Try and give incentive. No, not that. The other color of this one. Try and give incentive to the children. Hello, sis. Thank you for joining. Maybe if you encourage them to have fruits and vegetables, give them a prize. Like I'm trying that. What the challenge I'm having now is I encourage them to take 2 apples, 1 pear, 1 banana, 1 tangerine to school on top of their meal. It's about starting them right on the healthy eating plan that you are part of as well. It's not just about you. Because now that the school is open, we want a quick fix. These are some of the quick fixes here. Thank you. This is another one. It's a Thai sweet chili. You can get this from Aldi. It's so, kids love them. It's the truth. They are actually very, very nice, and they are very healthy. Made from legumes, from the protein source from beans, and nutritious. And you're giving them something safe. That is part of what I want to talk about today. That when you're sending your kids to school, can you give the children shake to school, for instance? Why not? Instead of the cow milk that you are trying not to avoid that leads to obesity, why not try soya milk? They can have the cereal with that. My children now are having their Cheerios with the soya milk, and they're eating it. It is what you shop for, what you buy for them, that they eat. So if a child ends up being obese from the young age, I think the bulk actually lies with the mother. Most of the bulk lies with us, not just the school. What you start with is what they grow with. Now, I told you I was going to be making a little bit of twist to my detox mix tonight. This might be a long one for those that are interested, because I really want to talk about the overview of some of our products and how safe they can be for children. Now, for you to know that what we take, they are so safe. This is one of our berry capsules. I take them, and so I give to my children. Because of time constraints, instead of me to give it to them in the morning, we don't have the time. What I do is when they come back from school, I give them. Yeah, thank you. She's showing you. Each one, they have all their ones, and what they do is they open it in water and they drink it. Maya, what do you want to try and open yours and show people how to do it? So that you know that what we are talking about is not just for adults. This is one sure way that I know that whatever happens, my children are immune. They take their fruits and vegetables every blessed day, including the berries. I no longer buy the chewables because they are growing it beside. They eat too much of it. But what I do is I give them the capsule. They open it in the water and they drink it. And the taste is actually not bad. What I can guarantee you is by ensuring, can you see what she's doing? She's basically opening up. Yeah, open it up. She's basically opening it up. She will mix it with her water. She will drink it. What I can assure you there is the fact that when she has done this now, she has taken the equivalent of over 30 varieties of fruits and vegetables. Yeah, that's the last one. That's the green one. They already know what it is all about. And that is not for me. That is one sure way. The orange one, you swallow that. Yes. Can you see? She's already even asking me. That's the omega. They take 1 omega a day. This is going to ensure that they are illness free. I can guarantee that whether they eat their fruits and vegetable or not, that they have had the phytonutrients required for an average child. Is that enough? That's great. Basically, she stirs it and drink it. So not just for adults. Whilst I am ensuring that I'm illness free, I've ensured that she has had a portion of fruits and vegetable. The reason I'm doing this is to let you know that when we talk about our products and the efficacy and how safe they are, I take it, I equally give it to my children to take. And this is the routine. She's smiling. Yeah, so which one are you taking now?
Orange.
The orange one, which is the omega. She takes 1 omega a day. This is now part of my monthly budget. And what will happen is, I know cold and flu is off. They won't be sneezing, freaking about everywhere. No, that's equally out. Whether they eat fruits or vegetable or not, I have ensured that she has had her fruits and vegetable portions in a day. But what I can guarantee you though is because of the fact that, yeah, can you see how easy that is? That's it. That is from the perspective of a child eating fruit and vegetable. What begins to happen when your child does this is their system naturally begins to crave for the real thing. I can say to you that this kid you're looking at takes 2 apples, 1 pear, 1 banana, and 1 tangerine every blessed day. That's what they put in their packed lunch to school. Why? Because they take, yeah, she's finished it. Imagine a child having that. So what is your excuse as an adult? If you want to know what this berry capsule does, the benefit is so immense, you just cannot explain it enough. Why? Because in this berry you've just seen her take now, she's had the equivalent of raspberry, elderberry, bilberry, blackcurrant, cocoa powder, and grapes, pomegranate. Pomegranate, all the antioxidants that the body needs to function, especially for the skin. If you have a child that suffers from really bad eczema, even during the winter, or those children that suffers from really nasty asthmas, you don't want to joke with things like the berry capsules for them. And especially for us Africans, we don't actually eat berries. Why? None of us go to the market to buy cherries. We don't buy them. We can go to buy the usual spinach or things like that, but we don't actually feed on berries. So if you're looking for a way to ensure your children are getting correct portion of berries every day, it might be worth you investing in this Juice Plus berry capsule. They are food, licensed as food. As a result, no chemicals in it. If I can take it and give it to my children, that's to let you know how safe they are. Another thing is the fruit supplement. Children naturally don't eat enough fruits and vegetable. By giving them this capsule, you've ensured that you've kept them safe by that. Another one is the vegetables. So many benefits. You can never go wrong by them. It's a way to ensure that you've bridged the gap between what they should be eating that you've not given to them. By them taking these capsules, they are well safe. When I talk about capsules, I talk about high taking them, but now look at a child actually taking this. Okay, now tonight, what am I going to do for the kids? Everyone is going to sleep now tonight to have these chocolate shakes. In these chocolate shakes, 17 varieties of fruits and vegetables mixed with cocoa. Another opportunity for them to feed on fruit and vegetable. And for those that are struggling or you want to lose weight or looking for an healthy plan, this is what we use. Basically, you replace 2 meals a day with these shakes. You replace 2 meals a day with this shake. Only eat once a day after you've been through our program of comprehensive detox. And there it is, the weight goes. You just begin to maintain, and that is your health restored. When you lose weight, a lot of benefits accrues with that. And that is the vanilla flavor. I take it, I give it to my children. We are proud of what we do. And the last thing before I go, have you tried our booster? Why do you want to lose weight? Hello, ma. Thank you so much. Kindly help share the video. I really appreciate you. For those that are struggling, you're the type that can't stop eating. You just have to eat and eat all the time. Wa alaikum salam. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining. For those that can't stop binging and they keep telling you that, you know what, I just can't stop eating. I don't know why. I don't feel full. What you need is basically this booster. And what do we have in them? It's a natural source of a fiber. It's made from an agent called the glucomannan, and what it does is it fills you up so that you don't feel unnecessarily hungry. When you're full, you don't eat. That is what the booster does to you. It really helps to keep you fuller for longer, so you don't have the need to continue to just put things into your mouth. And when you try to overeat when you're not hungry, you actually puke. So it stops you from doing that, and that makes them quite effective. And to wrap up this video, in order not to take too long time, I told you I was going to be making our detox mix from a different perspective tonight. Making the detox from parsley today instead of the normal mint leaf. I don't have the mint leaf at home, so I'm going to use the parsley.
Cucumber.
Some cucumber, yeah.
Ginger. And
Lemon. And what else? Maybe I will be adding a little bit of apple cider vinegar instead of the normal aloe vera. I've run out of aloe vera at home. For those that knows apple cider, secret agent that is really great in melting your tummy fat, not just tummy, helps in stabilizing blood sugar, helps stabilizing blood control. And if you don't eat lemon normally every day, I think you should now. Maya, what do you want to tell them the importance of lemon? What does lemon do?
Lemon has virtually no protein, no fat, but about 8.23% carbohydrates. Vitamin C stand out in lemon composition. Lemon stand out of their unique power because of their accompanying substances called phytochemicals. These are substances that lack any calorie, and they are neither vitamins nor mineral salts. Lemon are used for many things such as anemia treatment, treatment of kidney stone, eliminate uric acid, development of content of lemon, treatment of cancer, and treatment of infection.
Fantastic. Just to cap what you said, lemon are used for so many things. Part of it is eliminating kidney stones, help to dissolve uric acid. For those that don't know what uric acid means, uric acid are the build-up of excess acid for those that drink too much wine, or if you eat too much meat. It's a build-up of uric acid, causes a lot of pain to the extremities. When you add lemon to your diet every day, it actually helps with that. You know, the bark of lemon, for those that can tolerate it, even though it can be bitter, is actually been proven as an anti-cancer agent. For those that suffer from anemia, lemon equally is useful for that as well. What other function did you mention?
Anemia treatment.
Okay, what other thing?
Eliminate uric acid, development of content of lemon, treatment of cancer, and treatment of infection.
Infection, especially the infection of the urinary tract infection. Taking lemon actually helps you with that, and this is one of the things we talk about heavily in our Detox. What you actually learn on our plan. Thank you so much. Someone is praying for you. God bless you, Maya.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, ma. What you actually learn on our plan is not just you losing weight. You actually learn the art of weight maintenance and healthy lifestyle choices. And when you do it, your whole family benefits from it. Imagine a child talking to you about this. When I do this mix, they drink from it. There is nothing wrong with that. Because if you are the type that has you're prone to being big, the chances are your child can inherit that gene from you. So if you introduce them to healthy lifestyle from the very word go, they won't struggle as they become teenagers. And that goes with them. It just becomes a lifestyle kind of plan. And these are some of the things that people say as the feedback. One of the main benefits of our plan again is when people begin to take juice, they tell you that they just full of energy. Why? Because when you eat healthy, you correct lack of red blood cells a lot. And when your blood levels are at the right level or higher than what they should be, you have surge of energy. Another reason why you might be feeling so energetic is because on our plan, you get to detox. And when you detox, what do? You get rid of waste. And it's the reason why I always talk about this, because I can't help them. Because cucumber, parsley, and lemon, There are 3 agents that help you to get rid of excess water, excess fluid buildup in the system. So when you take this mix at night, one of the first sort of things to leave your system is excessive fluid that you don't need, that are sitting all around the system. You notice that you begin to pee more, you're passing more water, and when you pass more urine and you're drinking, your skin toggle, your elasticity actually improves. If you're the type that is prone to developing wrinkles, it actually stretches out. So whether you use cream or not, you realize that you're glowing. That is one of the effects of detoxing. So on our plan, we are so proud of what we do, and we continue to talk about it. Now that the school is back, make effort to introduce something useful to your children. I showed you the lentil cores and things you can use. For every bad thing that we're telling you not to eat, there is always a good alternative that you can replace it with. It's just about you asking and making conscious effort to want to do what is right. Now, before I wrap up this video, I had 2 ladies contacted me today asking about the Juice Plus franchise opportunity. And I said, one of the biggest things I've benefited from this company is the opportunity to be able to stay with my children. This is one thing that a lot of people take for granted. For me, I cannot take it for granted because it's taking me so many number of years to have the opportunity of watching my children go to school, and I will be there to take them to school. Why? Sometimes life take over and you have to overwork. You have to sacrifice, make huge sacrifices, and I had to do that. For so many number of years, my children were in Nigeria, not by choice, but I was so lucky I had a mother who could take over. But just to be able to have the opportunity to stay away from work, go to school with my kids, take them back, and not have to worry where my next meal is going to come from, I'm telling you, that is a huge plus. And that is one thing this company has done for me. The opportunity to be able to stay at home with my children and still make an income. This is the reason why I talk about having mothers who want to prioritize taking care of their kids. You want to be able to stay home to take care of your children, be able to take your children to school, and yet be able to make sustainable income enough to be able to feed your family, take them on holidays, plan ahead for birthdays and Christmas. The Juice Plus franchise will give you an answer to that. Or maybe you're just the type that just need an extra income. You don't want a full-time income. You don't want to give up the day job you're doing, or you just want to cut down on your hours. The franchise, this £50 opportunity has enabled me to be able to actually say, you know what, I'm taking time off work to take care of my children. And if you can do that for me, I'm telling you, it can do much more than that for you too. All it takes is your ability to make a decision today, the desire to follow it through, and the commitment, the consistency you will give to any job you want to do, any job at all that you will go out to go do, and give it your best shot. Sky, they say, is the limit. These days, you can do much more than that. I hope I've been able to impart 1 or 2 things to some of you today. Kindly help share this video. Sharing is caring. Catch them young. Imbibe something good into them now. Gone are those days that women sit around when we're feeling sorry for each other. There is no need for that. Instead, let's reach out, find an answer, find an opportunity that will work, Look for something around you that can make life better for you. And if you're in UK, Europe, Canada, or America, or you know someone who is desperately struggling that can benefit, direct them my way. Let them join this opportunity, or you invest $50 or £50 in them to help them grow this franchise. In a year's time, they will come back to say thank you to you. And if you're the type that have been struggling with your weight, you're a yo-yo dieter, you want an answer, not just losing weight, but something that can help you to maintain it, contact us, get on board some of our plan, they will help you. Or if you're one of those that that even though you're not fat, you're slim, however, your diet is not right, you're not consuming enough fruits and vegetables, you just want to find a way to bridge that gap, what you need are these amazing fruits and vegetables and berry capsules here, including our omega restorative health, I call them. They help you to restore your health to what it should be. When you eat right, you live right, illnesses actually become a thing of the past. And even for those that are sick, even for things as bad as cancer, when you begin to eat the right kind of